Quick question. What if saving your whole life is the reason you never lived it? Hello, I'm Mike, and this story looks like success, but it's not. I grew up with the classic advice: save money, stay safe, don't waste anything. So I became disciplined, like extreme disciplined. I worked as an engineer for 45 years. 45! That's basically a lifetime. I drove used cars. No upgrades, no flex, just responsible. I lived in a modest house. Nothing fancy, nothing risky. Every year, I maxed out my 401k. Every single year. My friends traveled in their 20s. Europe, fun, memories. I stayed home and invested instead. I thought I was smarter. In my 40s, my family wanted a kitchen upgrade. New cabinets, new appliances. I said, not yet. We need to be safe. That word later became my whole personality. At 65, I retired. Finally. My net worth was $2.5 million. I thought I won. I literally told myself, now I get to live. 2 years later, I had a massive stroke. Overnight, my life turned into hospitals, machines, nurses, monitors. Then came rehab, trying to walk again, trying to function again. I couldn't travel. I couldn't enjoy anything I waited for. I died at 70, 5 years after the stroke. And here's the brutal part. The market went up while I was sick. My account balance hit $2.8 million. 2.8. People say, wow, he died a millionaire, successful guy. But I see a tragedy, a man who worked forever for money he never used. In real terms, I didn't win. I wasted life energy. That's why today we're talking about one scary idea: die with zero. It sounds crazy, but it's actually logical, and it's backed by math. The goal isn't to die with a huge net worth. The goal is to use your money while you can. Because dying with money left means you worked for free. That leftover money is hours you traded away, hours you'll never get back. Here's the first shift. Money isn't the goal. Money is a tool. Money is stored life energy. It's your time saved in dollars. So if you earn money and never spend it, you basically donated your life to a spreadsheet. Now here's where normal advice breaks. A dollar is not worth the same at every age. Imagine 3 people, 25, 45, and 85. Give each one $10,000 for a ski trip. Same money, same trip. The 25-year-old goes wild. Hard slopes, cheap hostel, new friends. The 45-year-old enjoys it, but less. Knees hurt, work stress follows. The 85-year-old probably can't even ski. That trip might be miserable. Same 10 grand, totally different value. That's biology. Your ability to enjoy money drops with age. Life has 3 resources: health, time, and money. In your 20s, you have health and time, but no money. In your 50s, you have money and health, but no time. In your 80s, you have money and time, but no health. So saving everything for later is saving for your weakest version. Now, why do we hoard? 2 reasons: fear and kids. Let's talk fear first. Nobody wants to be broke at 90. But die with zero doesn't mean you hit zero at retirement. It means you aim for zero at death. Hoarding extra money just in case is a terrible way to manage fear. A smarter hedge is annuities and long-term care insurance. That's what they're for. An annuity means you get paid monthly for life, even if you live to 110. That protects you without stealing your life today. That's the point. Now, the kids argument. I want to leave a legacy. Here's the problem. Most people receive inheritance around 60. At 60, that money doesn't change their life much. It's just extra. But if you give it at 30, it's life-changing. Down payment, debt relief, starting a business, that's impact. So give with a warm hand, not a cold one. You should see your legacy. Mid-video break. If you like money explained like a normal human, subscribe to Mike Invest. Now let's hit the best concept: memory dividends. Experiences pay you back for years. A vacation isn't gone when it ends. It lives in your head forever. You remember it, you tell stories, you look at photos. That's a dividend. And memory dividends compound. The earlier you do it, the more years you get. So don't be the richest corpse in the graveyard. Live rich while you can. Subscribe to Mike Invest.